Hey, what's up, my friends? John Hiley here. You can see we have a large, oversized hail damage dent on Ford F-350. And this right here is a brand new Ford F-350 that just got hammered with hail damage. So first off, we're going to go ahead and load up the tactical handle with one of the tactical hubs. And this right here is a soft tip setup. So we'll go ahead and snap that into place. And as you can see, I am going right in here at the top of the fender. I've got perfect access to get in there and do my pushing. So now little by little, you're going to see me and watch me push this dent up. Most of this is a real-time repair, so I'm not speeding it up. Right here at the beginning, I'm not going to really cut it down or anything like that, because I want you to see in real time what it actually takes to move this type of aluminum. So the Ford F-350s are a totally different animal compared to the 150s, and compared to, in fact, they actually get, the aluminum gets much stronger as you go up in, when you go up to the F-350 than the F-450. Everything just gets tougher as you go up from an F-150 all the way to an F-450. And so this right here is some tough aluminum. And the roof is probably one of the toughest aluminum roofs I've ever fixed. And you can see here that working on the fender that I am getting big movements with this soft tip tool. Now I'm using the soft tip because it's got a rubber cap on the end of it that will not poke the paint up, so I can move a lot of that big dent without risking any issues with poking it up or knotting it up. Very hard to keep a dent like this clean. Now you can see I'm going in and doing a little bit of knockdown work, so this is kind of what it looks like when I'm doing the knockdown work. I'm standing over it, I'm looking all the way down the top of the fender, and I'm able to lay that knockdown right on top of any of the soft tip pushes that I took and just kind of lay them down. Now, with this type of metal, it is aluminum, so when you push on it, it tends to have a little bit of paint stressing whenever you push on aluminum, especially the bigger, deeper hail damage dents like the one that I'm working on now. You can see there that I actually, now I'm going in with the sharper tip. So what I want you to imagine this is I actually went in with the soft tip to move a bulk of the metal. And then once I get the bulk of the metal moved up, I tap it down. And then now I'm going in with not quite a razor sharp tip, but something along the lines of a bullet tip to go in and pick up all of them tiny little lows that are left behind after doing the soft tip work and then doing the knockdown work. So this right here is where it gets much more precise, where the tip of that tool is going to be a little bit smaller than the tiny little holes that I'm cleaning up. Again, this is just real time for you guys, real time push work. So as you can see, the dent is coming along very quick. I mean, I believe we're about 3 minutes into this. So here you go, and notice that I have the Meta Glasses on, and you guys are seeing exactly what it is that I'm seeing. So I actually have the Oakley Meta Glasses. I just wanted you to get a little bit of that experience as well. You'll be seeing this in a lot of my videos. Again, doing knockdown work, and then switching back to the pushing work. This is one of the things that you got to get used to when doing paintless dent removal. You're always going to be pushing and then knocking down and then pushing. You can kind of see my hand back there. Again, using the Meta Glasses. And now here we are just getting down to the really granular, kind of tapping out that edge. And now I am going to get rid of a little bit of that paint stressing. So aluminum, for whatever reason, on the larger dents, there is a little bit of stressing that happens on the paint. So a lot of times you do got to quickly do a little bit of wet sand on the finish to just kind of knock that down. That is my Rupes polish and the Rupes polisher. And you can see me going to town on it here right now with that polisher. And very, very nice polisher as well for the dent removal work. And as you guys can see, we started with this and we ended with this. All right, my friends, I appreciate you. And as usual, I'll see you on the next one.